Shadow. Gong gong. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. I am your host, Shadow Trucking. Merry Christmas. Can I still say that? I can't say that anymore, can I? It's not Christmas anymore. Uh-oh. Hello, Crack Racing, hello, Stickamon, hello, Sheb, hello, Russell, hello, Onion of Solitude, hello, Ryan, hello, No Ice Evan, hello, Inside, hello, Cyanide Gummy, hello, ASDSFK, hello, Using Stonks, hello, Quicksilver, hello, Final Bio, hello, Wonder Waffle, hello, Shab, hello, David Wolf, hello, Prince Wilhelm, hello, Smug Live, hello, Hisakawa Nagi, hello, Speechless, hello, Aitoid, hello, Tyva, hello, Hellcat, hello! Wow, rap god. Watch out, Eminem. I'm coming. Thank you! Hello, Merry Christmas. Do you have a nice Christmas? Mine was just okay. I think everything considered it was pretty good. But we had a pretty low-key Christmas this year. I think last Christmas we had a really big Christmas. Like, there was a ton of presents and everyone was decorated and we had loads of fun and played music and played games and stuff. And this year it was very quiet, which was kind of sad, but I'm glad we made last Christmas really good. We didn't really have an actual Christmas dinner and stuff, and we didn't put the tree up this year. But everything aside, yeah, considering everything, we did our best. It was a good day. It didn't really feel like Christmas. I wasn't really feeling it, you know. But it was fun. I got some new things. No one ever knows what to buy me because I'm not a very physical belonging person. There isn't much that I want, and the things that I do want are either really expensive or take up too much space. And the first category, I'm not a millionaire. And the second category, I don't have space. I do have, maybe you can hear it, a bracelet. It is a Pandora charm bracelet. I got it for Christmas. It's really nice. I knew I was getting this. This was like my present. Some of the charms on it were a surprise, and they're really nice. I'm looking at it, sorry. Maybe you can help. Jingly jangly. Jingly jangly. Legitimately, everyone gives me socks. But the thing is, I love socks. I love fluffy socks. So everyone gets me loads of fluffy super socks with animal faces on them. That is my thing. And I'm genuinely excited over it. Which is how you know that you are getting old. I like socks! Yay! Socks! Yay! It must be even worse for girls can't get dozens of link sets too. I think the girl equivalent of that is things like nail polish sets or like beauty sets to have like bubble bath in and a nail file and stuff. There's definitely something along that road. Need big socks to look Christmas club. Yeah. You have a nice Christmas then? What did you do? I had 2 naps during Christmas because I didn't sleep, and then I got really tired. And I didn't drink any alcohol. This is the first Christmas in like 4 years that I haven't drank even one sippy of alcohol. I just wasn't feeling it. Hi, Raskus. Hi, Kaiser. I will run an ad. Thank you. Thank you for the ad. Thank you. I will run it. Highly logical, very real fact. Did you know that Christmas was actually created because I'm too powerful? And when I was gaining height and fame a long time ago and lots of new friends, well, I don't know if I can tell you this, but they had to create someone to cover up and to try and make me less famous. This Jesus guy, you know, the Son of God, whatever. It's not real. They created him to cover up my fame. It was a distraction, so I lost power. He was just a figurehead. All the Christians right now quaking. Add it to the door. Shh, shh. Don't add it anywhere. It's a secret. Shh, shh. Pineapple Snake, thank you for gifting 5 stars. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Let me give you 5 kisses, okay? Thank you. Thank you very much. Is that my hat? Thank you. I grew it myself. It's not actually a hat, it's actually a part of my head. Sorry, I like the sound my bracelet makes. I hope you like it too. If it is too loud during stream, we're gonna have to monitor it today. If it is too loud, I'll have to take it off when I stream. Because I know when I move my wrist, it goes. So we'll just have to see. It's too annoying. Let me know. And I'll take it off in the future. What else did I get? I got socks. I got chalky. Of course. I did realize yesterday that my taste isn't back as much as I thought it was. I think I was just so used to everything tasting really, really bad that now I can kind of taste things. I was like, yeah, I can taste. But there is definitely... It's weird. It's like my taste is like 50% back. Like when I eat things like crisps, I can taste them almost normally. But when I eat chocolate and sweet things, it kind of tastes just sweet. Like I can't pick anything else out. It's really weird. It's like parts of my taste are back, but not other tastes. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know. It's kind of annoying. It's been like 6 weeks now, which I hope my taste gets back to normal. Cause I'm a huge foodie, if at all. I don't want to be able to not properly taste chocolate forever. That would be the saddest thing literally ever. If I couldn't taste chocolate ever again. That would suck. Oh my god. I can't even imagine. No, please. No. We'll have to see. It might take a while, it might just take a bit longer. My smell isn't back 100% either. It's weird, I can smell some things, like... I can smell, like, meat and stuff, but if I stick my nose right in the jar of coffee, I cannot smell the coffee. It's so weird. And, like, the coffee is really strong. Which, it's not as bad as it was. None of it is as bad as it was. Because, when I first got sick, I couldn't smell a thing and everything tasted disgusting. And then everything tasted like nothing. And then it tasted like I guess everything just is muted right now. So like me putting my hands over your ears and talking is muffled, but in food. You know what I mean? Like if I eat something, I can tell what it is, but that's mostly because texture. And it tastes a little bit like what it's supposed to taste like, but not 100%. Also, my throat hurts today. I don't know why. Didn't hurt yesterday. Now, everything just hates me, so I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. I'm used to this. I'm used to every part of my body exploding. Maybe it's because I didn't take my vitamins in like 2 weeks. And all my immune system has died. The spicy, yeah, spicy. I still have the feelings like that. Like if I eat something spicy, it's spicy. But I don't know. Why are you streaming instead of sleeping? It is 4 p.m. This is like the least sleepy time. Why would I be asleep at 4 p.m. silly? Jeez. Yeah, it just like when I was eating the spicy noodles. Usually it tastes like spicy and soy sauce and flavoring, but I can just taste the spicy and a little bit of the flavoring. Muted, you know what I mean? It's 11:20 a.m. Yeah, but was your relative sleeping then? Okay, I would, but I mean, that isn't a time where you say, why are you not sleeping at 11:20 a.m.? I guess it is like 8 a.m. in the West Coast. I don't know East and West. I get them mixed up all the time, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. I get East and West mixed up. I know North, South. So North, South, and then I go East, West with my fingers. To make sure that, you know. It's 20 a.m. in California. Oi, good morning. Good morning. These are my more EU-friendly streams. I know I do get more Americans coming when I start streaming at like 7. How do I not get lost? Implying I leave the cabin. Just because I live in the forest doesn't mean that I leave the cabin and actually go in the forest. Never eat shredded wheat, yeah. Never eat shredded wheat. What I do is like I point with my fingers and go north, south, east, west. North, south, east, west. North, south, east, west. Razgus, thank you for the bits, thank you. And Pineapple Snake, thank you for the 1,000 bits, thank you. Thank you. How does one get lost in the forest? You can't get lost, silly. No matter which way you go, you'll always come back to me. You might ask how? It's because I am the center of your heart. So any compass will always lead you in the direction that you truly are meant to be. Always decide of which every way I'm heading is north. Exactly. Should you really be driving a truck? Yeah, I cannot see a thing over the dashboard. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't need to see. You don't need to see to drive, right? If I can see the inside of the truck, I'll just guess based off of the shadows and the light bouncing off of the inside of the truck. Whether it's safe. It's just speed bumps, yeah. As long as you can see the speedometer, yeah. Yummy Python! Thank you for 9 months. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Merry Christmas to you. I think I'm gonna take my Christmas decorations down by tomorrow's stream. You know, my little shadow there. And my Christmas lights. I'll leave the shadow there emote because everyone likes it. I'll leave it until I need the slot. Pedestrians? I think you mean bonus points. Gamma. This is a gamma moment. Let me sip my coffee real quick. I just see a sip and stretch, so let me sip. Assets. Is Ty looking right now? Ooh. I think Ty is looking. Because someone is clearing off my reward request for me. And he's the only one that does that. He's looking. We have a Thai ghost in chat. I'm awkward. No, I know you're here. Cannot hide from me. Okay. Should we do some shadow chucking? We can still keep chatting, so don't worry. We can still keep chatting. We will just everyone awkwardly share a tie. Hair tie. Okay. Staring contest. Staring contest, are you ready? You ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh no, I need to blink. Okay, that didn't count. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I need to blink. That didn't count. 3, 2, 1. I won. I have decided that I won. Yay, I won! Yay! I won! Shadow winning! Yay! Not a poll. Clap. Please clap. Clap. Clap her now. Clap. I won. Come on. Clap. Thank you. Yay! Shadow clapping. Anata. Yay! I feel like there was too much pressure, but I know I have to not blink. I gotta blink. I shall not yield. Okay, can we get a timeout for Spoon, please? We have to make an example of those that do not follow the fold. Those who do not do as they should. They can and will be treated with repercussions. Yuri! Hello! Hi, Yuri. Nice to meet you. I saw you falling. I didn't want to say anything, but hello. How are you doing? We are trucking. Let's play. Let's migrate to the other screen. Blah. This one. I think. Ah, there's my schedule. There is my schedule. I'm gonna zoom out. Pew. There we go. Gotta scoot along though, because last time I was saying my hat was in the way. Which, I don't know how I feel about that. I'll sit like this. Like this. There is the schedule. Yes. Okay. Let us play. Oh blood. That is just tomato sauce. It's fun. Let me make it so you can see the game. Wouldn't that be good? Wouldn't that be... Oh god, I forgot I cannot tab out of this game. Okay. There we go. Oh, game capsule. You're a truck. There we go. Let's go. Shadow Flamingo. How are you doing? Let us truck. No, I don't want to quit. I must truck. I'm a level 2 trucker, which means I'm better than level 1 trucking. How do I play? Launch pad. Okay. Oh no, I don't know how to play the game. Uh-oh. This isn't a good start. Help. Uh-oh. Oh no. I don't know how to play. Let's try again. Maybe if I restart the game, it'll hit me how to open the continue button. There is a big continue button. 1 second. 1 second. How about the big continue game button in the middle? Oh no, now he's backseating the start screen. Oh, that would make sense. See this? This would make sense actually. Okay. As you can see, I'm a very accomplished gamer. I know how to play video games. Mods, can you time the backseater out? No backseating in Truck Simulator. No. I don't think we have a backseat even. Anyway, let's find a job. I'm ready. Ready. I forgot how to drive again, but where are we right now? Where are we going? I wanna go somewhere new. Let's start in Paris. Go to Dover. I think. Okay, we haven't been here. So we'll do this. Now we go. You cannot sit on the back seat because there is no back seat, silly. Okay, now we have to try and remember how to drive. Okay. Did I go the wrong way already? You know what, that's fine. That's fine. We're just testing our skills. Beep, 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 beep. Oh god, do not watch me, Sword. Do not watch me. The pressure. Please. Just go away. Can you stand on the trailer? I think that's a violation of health and safety standards, so definitely. Did I get my license? Do you want the truth? Or do you want what I tell my employers?
Edit.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, nice. Alright, I can drive. Okay. Trailer's fine. Okay, where do I leave? Leaving what? Excuse me? What happened to the previous person who owned this truck? Unfortunate trucking accident. He got run over by his own truck. Break the fence down. I'm starting to believe that's genuinely what I have to do. Oh no, now I know how you feel. Yeah, it was a very unfortunate accident. Is it hair? No, it's not. Okay, can we just... No. Alright. I'm lost. I'm lost right now. Oh, that sucks. Well, I think we need assistance already. I think I need help. I think that's... I need help. Oh. I need help. How do you even get out of that? How do you even get out of that? I went in both directions. And there was nowhere to leave. Like, you live from here. You live here. Man, I think I chucked up. Maybe. Maybe that's it. Okay. Fuck. I think I forgot how to drive. I never knew, but I think I forgot. Okay. Alright, we're on the road. Because wait, I don't know which part of the road I'm driving on. Where am I? Which country am I in? Uh-oh. It's this side, right? I'm in France, right? Uh-oh. Yeah, yeah, but I think I kind of, sort of, almost learned how to drive last stream. Okay, this is the part where we find out if I'm on the right side of the road. Okay, I think I'm okay. Okay, roundabout. I can do roundabouts. Ooh, never mind. Oh, ish. Oh, sure. Yosh. Hi, Spain. Hi, Jake. Okay. Tractor. I hate tractors, you know, whenever we drive past the tractor, I guess again. I hate them. Okay, we were correct. We were correct. Up the side of the road. You're gonna die? Why? Why die? I know what I'm doing. Nothing happened, I just don't like them. Yep. That was scary. Yeah, they cannot hear me, that's true. My truck is pretty loud. Okay, what scares me about tractors is, you know when one is driving behind you? I do live in the middle of nowhere, so there's quite a lot of tractors. But when one is behind you, all you can see is those big scary wheels. And you just know your entire life depends on that tractor driver. You know, all he has to do is just keep on driving forward, and you are 100% dead. There is nothing you can do. There is nothing you can do. If one of those things is behind you, that's it. And the tractor driver just decides, okay, today I choose violence. You are literally just dead. Whoosh! Whoosh! Hello! Woo! Speeding. Oh, hitting the speed limit. That was some drift. Shadow drifting. Goosenville. Geese? Gunses? I don't like how that's diagonal. Makes me feel like the truck is wonky. Know what I mean? Man, the speed limit is changing every 2 seconds. I'm gonna isekai someone. Speed limit is just a suggestion. Maybe in the West. Not so much. When we get total shells and other power-ups. I don't know if we do. I don't know. Hopefully soon. Okay. Ooh. Shadow drifting. Saunders driving. Look how we're out of the window? Yeah. Oh. Don't wanna go off-road. I like this big empty field. Hat isn't more months within the next week. I will root. Do not root. Hello, boss. Hello, boss. Hi, boss. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that. Because, bum bum bum. I forgot how to beep. Avalon. Look at this. This is pretty. What is this? Corn? Get the break chick every once in a while. Keeps him awake. Exactly. Just, slam it down when you're going like 50 miles per hour. I'm going too fast. As always. I'm just too fast for this road. Brake check my ass and running your curve. That's kind of rude. Shadow speeding. Kelly? Is that how you say it? I'm literally in France right now. It's a speed suggestion, yeah. Then why do they find me, huh? Oh, hopefully today we can get our own truck. The Shadow Mobile, if you will. Helping people with insurance fraud. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. Is that something I want to help people with? Yeah, they use miles in the UK. Sometimes. Some people use kilometers. But basically everyone uses miles. Like a car says miles per hour. But I know nowadays in schools they're teaching kids kilometers, so it's confusing. Maybe they'll change back to using miles since we left the EU. I don't know. It's confusing. Yeah, I've not crashed for at least 3 minutes. See, if I was American, that would be an accomplishment. When I was in the US, like every 2 seconds, you would see a car crash on the interstate. Just like every 2 seconds. You see like a fucking flaming vehicle. You know, someone lying on the road in a body bag or something. It was crazy. I think I saw more car crashes in 2 weeks on the interstate than I've seen on the motorway in my entire life. I was in Florida. Maybe that explains it. Maybe the issue is I was in Florida. Where am I going? I don't know. I'm just driving through France. I'm driving in the middle of the road because it belongs to me. Yeah, more trucking. This is a good Zatsugen. Yeah, it does describe it. Yeah, True. Oh, I'm going too fast. Hi, man. How you doing? Oh, California? Is it the coast states? No one can drive? Does the ocean take away people's driving ability? He was a little close. I heard him zoom. Are there cops in this game? Yes. Last stream, one of them started mean-lying me. I did not like it. There were no road laws, Shondo. Ryan, I don't know if I trust that that's true. I don't know if I trust that. Nya, 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 nya. Oh, I'm on the grass. I don't know if that's a good idea. Can I drive on the grass? Can I? Oh, no. Okay, maybe not. Maybe no grass driving. Cause, yes. Why is grass funny? There are no road laws, just Shondo. Oh, you're right. Sorry, it's kind of hard to drive and read chat at the same time. It's like texting and driving. Oh, drift. Shondo drift. Nice. Nice. We're going on a nice scenic drive. It's good to text and drive every once in a while. Gives you a lot and short. I'm sure it does. Laws of the skylines. I don't know. Why when you break them do you get in trouble then? How many chocolates to isekai you? Quite a few. That might get my license that I don't have revoked. Oh, get in there. Oh, we gotta. I didn't know we were taking that ton. Whoa. Why did I get fined for that? Why did I get fined? No, I cannot drive. I cannot. I've never even, like, driven a car, like, as a joke. You know, like when you're a kid. Sometimes your parents let you. Or I think that happens anyway. Let me drink my coffee. What's the worst that can happen? Just cruising along. Why did I get a fine? That ton was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. Can you honk the horn? You're welcome. I would like to know what was wrong with my ton. Why did the sign say 50? Just have a sticker on the honk button 24/7 so that everyone gets out of the way. What is my opinion on the movie Clicked? I've never seen this movie. Honking Gooms will be proud. True. Why have I gotta drive so damn slow? 31 miles per hour? Are you kidding me? Oh, now it's okay. Oh yeah, am I driving in the wrong lane? Probably. What is the worst that can happen? Oh, wait, here? Yeah? Oh, it's the next one. Okay. Nice! That wasn't too bad. Red light, I don't pay attention to those. They're for everyone else, not me. Fuck. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah! I'm not doing that. Yeah! Excellent! That was excellent, apparently. Apparently. Which is pretty epic. Yeah! I am becoming a true trucker. It's a boy. We'll take another job, and then maybe we can afford things. I don't know. Let's do this one, because this makes us the most money. Bam, bam, bam. It's so nice to be able to talk and chat again. Yeah, it makes me sad when people look, and I know they're looking. Even though they normally talk. Like, okay, I said that wrong. Yeah, I have to go across the water, so can we either take a ferry or we go through the Euro tunnel? We do not just drive the truck through the water. Oh wow, I'm in fairly familiar territory, I think. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road. I'm in the UK right now. Okay. Look, it's confusing. Yeah, used to driving on one side of the road and then you have to drive on the other. You should guard the sign. Why are you scared, Astro? What would I ever do? Driving skills so good I teleported, exactly. Oh. What the fuck are you doing? Hey, I'm driving it! No, no. Fuck, I didn't. Fuck me. Fucking spaghetti. Fucking spaghetti. I'm driving this lane, right? Wait, okay. Wait. Holy shit, I'm on the M6 too. I actually know where I am right now. In the world. I actually have been here! I've been on the M6 too. Around here. Wow. That's epic. This is funky. Ah. Jconic, thank you for 9 months. Thank you. Christmas sub, yes. Christmas sub. Thank you. Yeah, the UK with measurements is really confusing because sometimes the signs say yards, and I don't know what the fuck a yard is. But our cars say miles per hour, and sometimes you'll see things say kilometers, so we're all over the place. Zacius Nugget, thank you for 8 months, thank you. I don't know which lane I'm supposed to be driving in anymore. Just follow this man and trust him. It's 3 foot, just sort of a meter. But why can't they just use feet meters? What the fuck is he on? What the fuck is he on? I'm doing these jobs, but my money is going down instead of up because I took out that loan. Then I still couldn't afford to pay for my van. So I'm kind of in loan debt right now. Kind of fucked right now. 95 centimeters. They just had to make it awkward, didn't they? It couldn't just be 100 centimeters, could it? Man. Yeah, I haven't caused massive collateral damage for at least 6 minutes. Makes sense in America? Well, fuck America. Nothing makes sense in America. Pineapple Snake, thank you for the bits. Thank you. Thank you. How many times has your country been to the moon? Okay. I imagine it's been to the moon a few times. I think everyone's been to the moon by now. I don't think it's really impressive. Hasn't everyone been to the moon by now? Isn't that an achievement from like 50 years ago? Come on, get something new to boast about. Not first! It was faked. It was faked. Did you know I unironically had a time where I was convinced that the moon landing was fake? I was actually convinced. I watched a lot of conspiracy theories. This was years ago. Please bear in mind. I was a much younger son though. I watched a lot of conspiracy theory documentaries and stuff. Like the weird shaped rock that has a number on it or something. And the camera angles. And something that looks like a set light in one of the astronauts' helmets. There is a rock with a number on it or something. I did not have a tin hat. I just, looked at the evidence and then I came to my conclusion. I no longer believe that the moon landing was fake, but there is some pretty compelling evidence. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I swear. What's the evidence is fake? Probably. Probably. That wouldn't surprise me. Lots of tinfoil. You never know. You never know who's listening. Oh. It's okay. Oh. There we go. I don't believe the earth is flat because flat is justice and there is no justice in this earth. So, clearly the earth cannot be flat. I also used to believe in ghosts and aliens. Like little green man aliens. Like, I know there is probably alien life. Non-human life out there on some planet. But I genuinely used to believe that, like, they'd captured aliens. NASA was keeping it a secret. Area 51. This was a very brief phase, but I did have a conspiracy theorist phase. There you go. Don't know something new about me. It lasted like 2 years as well. I no longer believe these things, but you think everyone did? Really? But I think it was during the phase when I was just growing up and learning that, government lies to you. You can't believe everything. So I was just clinging on to anything strange and interesting, I guess. I never believed that the earth was flat, though. That was a little far even for me. That's a little bit... What are you doing? Fuck you. How dare you overtake me? I wonder what actually is in Area 51 though. What is actually there? If there is no aliens, what is that? There must be something secret there. I'm sure there is lots of secret stuff that the government's all over the earth are hiding from us. But I don't think aliens is one of them. The military vtubers rule. But if was that, oh no. Yeah, there's definitely alien life. There's definitely some sort of life outside of our planet, I'm 100% sure. Intelligent life? Less sure, but like multiple celled organisms? Yeah, probably. Has monster girls? Maybe. There are no aliens because I have not seen them. There is no moon because I have not touched it. And uh-oh. Oh, that was close. Yeah. If there is aliens, I either believe there is no intelligent life, or the intelligent life is far beyond our intelligence. To the point where, you know, they probably don't care about us. They probably think we're like little single-celled organisms. Like those stupid humans. Not even worth our time. Knuckle dragging rugged. That's what I was thinking. If there is alien life that's intelligent, it's probably way more intelligent than us. They probably sit around laughing at us. You know, with like a little what are they called? All little messages we send out, they probably think we're cute. How was that? Fucking... They're probably like, damn, these stupid heads. Yeah, it's just likely that they're like Estonians or like, I guess, of animal intelligence. Just like funny cat videos. I think they have a human channel where they watch us on their space TVs. I think Area 51 secrets are experimental or military aircraft. That makes sense. Oops. Earth to aliens is like Missouri to the rest of America. The zoo hypothesis and explanation to the Fermi paradox says Earth is just one big zoo being surveyed by Omega small aliens. Just use that wouldn't surprise me. Oh no, you're activating the conspiracy theorist very deep inside of me. I would not be surprised if they like created us. Like the Truman Show. We are the Truman, all of us. We're all Truman to the aliens. Oh no. That wouldn't surprise me. TikTok is run by aliens to make funny human videos. Oh no. Probably looking for intelligent life. Found odd. True men and true women and true people. Be inclusive. Detective Jack, thank you for gifting us up. And Zacius Nugget, thank you for 8 months. Thank you. The thing is, if there was some kind of galactic society like that, Spoomf, I think either it would would be too advanced for us. If these aliens are not just little babies and tons of intelligence, I think they would probably massively outdo our intelligence. A men and a women. Fuck you, truck, I overtake you. My truck fast. Whoop. Don't let them know about space poker. I wanna play at the big boy table. I wanna sit at the table. I wanna play with the big kids. Boat time, yes. Time for boat. I'm always at the big kids table. I am. Imagine a space probe going a certain distance and then running into a giant monitor projecting. Nah! They're like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, we knew the sail was coming. Let them out of the space dome. Well, we do a little rocking. Oh. Man, are you shitting me? Come on. Man! Yeah? Nice! Let me sit. Yeah, I'm carrying a tractor, which means the tractor is behind me, but I'm not afraid of the tractor right now because my thing is bigger. Have you ever been driving though? If you don't drive, just in a car. And there's a tractor behind me, behind you, behind us, and you know when you stop at a red light? You pull to a stop and you just see the tractor slowly start behind you. You know what I mean? No, beautiful, that is not what that means. Flounder, thank you for 9 months, thank you. Don't actually have engines, yeah, I'm just pushing them along. It's like that one Futurama thing that happened when I drive. The car is not actually moving, the entire planet is just spinning around me. Dip, 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 dip. Got him. Got him. Asshole deserves it. Yeah. We are respectful to the village. She's a beautiful mistress. Oh. Oops. We must respect the beautiful road. Comes night and now you're driving on the other side of the road. Yeah. It's not even a few hours, Ty. It takes I know the closest point. England and France are only 30 miles away from each other. It's very short. On a clear day, you can even see France. Yes, the boat went all the way around the world, Ty. We went in a big circle just so it could be nighttime. I know there is an hour time difference in France, so maybe that's why. They're an hour ahead. Takes a day to get to the next state. US is huge. England's small. Yes, we do. We use miles in England. Sorry. And all the signs say miles and the cars say miles per hour, so we do. I wanna go somewhere that isn't France soon. Kinda suck. I keep having to do jobs in the same little area. I wanna go far. I wish to drive a million miles. Rotterdam? Oh wait, we're in the Netherlands? Wait, what? Where am I? I don't even know where I am! Would like to formally apologize to the Netherlands. Oh, that's where I'm going. Okay. You might want to reverse, little car behind me. There we go. Say we're in... Yeah, okay, that sounds good. It's the same thing. What did I do? Oh, not again. These gates are really getting in my way. Beep, beep, beep. Come on! Are you shitting me? They are so specific. Yeah, British people speeding because we don't know kilometers. That sounds true. Yeah! We did it. Ganbare. Change this time. Actually, I'm gonna go pat my nose real quick before we continue. I'm gonna run and do that, and then I'll be back. Okay? I'll be real fast. So please, chotto matte. Thank you for the pat. Okay? Okay. Okay. I will not scare you when I come back. I promise. Should we switch to the funny meme music? Let's try. Oh gosh. This might be more fitting. This might be more fitting for shadow diving. Let's go here. Let's go... Where are we going? Belgium? Let's go. We are trucking. Yes, we are. Hello, Nina. Hello. Yeah, girls cannot use the toilet. Of course not. That would be disgraceful. 44 degrees. Did it snow for anyone? Christmas? Did you have a light Christmas? I don't know if I've told you, but I don't think I've ever actually seen snow. Like, I know that we get sludge sometimes in sleet, but I've never actually had actual snow. I know I snowed like 2 or 3 times in my life, but either I've been away or just not been in the house at the time. Which is lame. All we get is the grey sludge like once every 4 years. Christmas very nice. Work tomorrow. Ah, that sucks. This Christmas. Day after Christmas and it's like 70. Where do you live for that? Oh, how do I put my lights on again? Is it? There we go. There we go. Good. Good. It's pretty cold here. Something that's a misconception about the UK is that we don't get cold winters, and we do. It's not cold like some other places, I guess. But we definitely have cold winters. Gets to like the mid-20s sometimes. Oh, please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That man was bad. Yeah, in the UK, if it gets really cold, everyone kind of freaks out. The minute it's any colder than like 30 degrees, everyone's dying. How cow? What the heck? How? Yeah, causes traffic when the weather is anything but normal. Wait, that's red. That's red, that means you cannot drive. Come on! I'm sure if I beat the lights enough. Oh, see? Clearly. It worked. Can you imagine if you got isekai'd but you were in a place much objectively worse than your current situation? That never seems to happen. Like, imagine if you got isekai'd and just sent to like the middle of the plague infested Europe in like the 1300s, and you're living on the street and people are throwing poop out the windows. Yeah, that's time travel. Same thing. A lot of isekais are just, I don't know. Yeah, ReZero's world is kind of messed up, but at least they have like mythical creatures and stuff. And cute anime girls. Too bad it could have been a lot worse off. Yeah, you got isekai to 1300s Europe, but elves are throwing poop out the windows. I mean, you really don't know what you're gonna end up, do you? $1,300 isn't that bad. No plumbing. Yes, no plumbing and terrible clothes. And 1,300 is fine as long as you're rich. Being a peasant on the streets then, not good. No VTubers. No TV. No anime. No nothing. Just depression. It's fine if you avoid the plague. Kind of hard to avoid the plague considering it killed like half of Europe. I don't think you're gonna be able to avoid that. Which is crazy looking back because how huge of an epidemic COVID is. I mean, if you consider the plague wiping out, like, can you imagine 50% of everyone in your country just dying? No, and also no toothbrushes, and also they wash their clothes in urine sometimes. I don't know how that made them clean, but you would smell like pee. It's a shampoo substitute. Maybe, I didn't hear that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Shadow talking. Hi, I'm sad. How are you doing? I love chucking. There's something so calming about this game. Okay, that makes sense. Using that makes sense, but who is the first person that decided this? Because they didn't exactly have like a scientific lab at the time. It does make me wonder who decided all of these things? Like, who woke up one day and was like, yes, cow milk, I'm going to drink it. The baby cow likes it, I will put it on my cereal. Who woke up and was like, oh, pooping on the floor? What if I made a sewage system? I do wonder what happened in the Middle Ages sometimes though, because in Rome there were sewage systems and roads and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck happened in like the 1,500 years between the Middle Ages and Rome, ancient Rome? Like, someone messed something up. Because they went backwards for a while. Too crowded? Yeah. They literally went from having working sewage systems, I know in different parts of the world, but having different sewage systems, having functioning sewage systems, to like pooping on the street. And then someone was like, actually, science, like 300 years ago. And then things stopped regressing again. Rome collapsed. Okay, but you think that one of them would be like, hey, even... God, that scared me! You think that one of them would be like, okay, Rome's gone, but... Jesus, that scared me. Oh, you think someone would be like, well... Those Romans, they sure weren't the best, but they did have some nice sewage systems. More pressing needs, I guess, like what, pooping on the street. That doesn't take 2,000 years. Sorry for squeaking. I did not mean to squeak. That terrified me though. I'm getting too invested in this game. Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't mind living in ancient Rome if I could be rich. Honestly, like living in Athens sounded like pretty good. You know, being a rich person in Athens, that would be pretty cool. Maybe not so much like Sparta. I don't want to live there. But living in Athens would be pretty cool if you were rich. Didn't give any women's rights. You think I care about that? I don't care. Okay, I'm not saying that's why it would be cool. I'm not saying women shouldn't have rights. I'm saying personally, I do not care. Me, that wouldn't affect me very much, because I'm pretty traditional. Like, I could get along just fine. Oops. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to live in ancient Rome as a woman. I want to be rich. That's what I mean. Like, I think it would be nice to live there if you were very rich and had money. Just become someone's life. Exactly. Yeah, I genuinely, I do not vote. I have never voted. I've never voted because I don't care about that. And also, I'm not leaving the house. I just want to sit in my room and be an anime girl. I don't care about that. I don't care about voting. I just want to sit in my house and on my throne and eat grapes and cheese. Be a princess. It's not compulsory. Not here anyway, because I've never voted. I don't care about that. Order in power, exactly. Man, I was following that car and then he pulled over. That's confusing. The driver's seat is my throne. True. Trucking for life. I'm the king of the road. Those guys were voting either. The Empire, exactly. Are we there yet? No. No, we are not. I remember this time, I've tweeted politically once. I think it was about a year ago. I do not care about politics. I do not give a shit about politics. I do not care who's in, as long as I can live in my house and play games and make it some more. I don't care. And I made one tweet once and I was like, I'm not voting. And I got raided by like political Twitter. British political Twitter. And they were like, you must vote. You must vote, not voting. You must vote, you gotta vote. And I was like, they were like, vote, you must vote, please. You cannot vote. And they were so mad. They were so mad. So mad. And I was like, okay. Okay. They were so mad. Things that don't matter. Clean the shadow. Women. Politics. Oh no, it sounds so bad out of context. I think everyone should vote if they want to, but I don't think you should be like forced to if you just don't care. I don't have the time or the emotional energy to invest in figuring out which of these two politicians that I'm not gonna like I should vote for. I don't like either of them. I don't care. I'm a virtual anime girl. I don't need rights. Oh my god. Hello, Lord. Why do I always get so spicy during Zatsu games? It was so funny though because political Twitter was so mad. I wonder if I can find the tweet. I wonder if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I gotta look for it real quick now. No, I gotta shout out. I gotta shout out. I got it. Yeah. Let me out of the game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me out of the game. Oh, I guess we're just sitting here for... Ah! Put me back in the game! No! Please let me out of the game! No! Let me out of the game! Ah! Okay, I'm out of the game. I'm trying to find my political tweet. 1 second. I wonder if I just search my at voting, it'll come up. Oh no, all I'm finding is... Oh, I did use the hashtag, so it was kind of my fault. Oh, this was 2 years ago. People got so mad. Let me see if I can show you. Let me see if I can show you. I'll show you people getting really mad at me for not voting. Hopefully I don't dox myself or something here. 1 sec. Bam 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 bam. Here we are, we're on my Twitter. I said, not voting today because this is the only political tweet I've ever made. The entire thing is a joke. Both parties suck. We're fucked either way. And I had politics. If you need me, I'll be sitting in my kitchen drawing anime titties and eating toast. Thank you. This is my one political tweet. I've never made a political tweet since. I will never again. And everyone was fine. Not voting is a vote for Boris! That's disappointing. I'm from the US, and you do not want Boris to introduce deductibles and co-pays. I don't even know what those are. I don't even know what those things are. I'm a virtual anime girl. I don't know what those things are. I sure hope you're rich then, because it would be a shame if you needed the NHS and it no longer existed. Bro! Boris got in! The NHS is still here! It's not going anywhere! Go voting! But instead... Okay, no, this one's fine. This one's fine. Don't be surprised when things get progressively worse in your country because you aren't willing to participate in something you don't see an immediate return on investment in. Bro, I'm a virtual anime girl. I don't care. I don't care. You know there's more than 2 parties, right? Yes. Okay, this? Good. This is good. Tommy what does this even mean? Tommy Robinson and his merry gang of racists are out voting for austerity. I don't know what that means. Food banks, child poverty, no change action, housing crisis, ending NHS crap wages, and an ultra-nationalist state. Not voting makes you complicit. Make the right call. Kiss. And then someone has blocked me, I think. I think this person has blocked me. They said something about a non-existent vote, and I must have said a non-existent vote is a vote for anime titties. Hun, both may suck, but there isn't 100% chance that this goes wrong. Our entire country is fucked. Uh, this music is so fitting. So yeah, that is the one time I made a political tweet about not being political, and I got attacked by Political's Twitter for not being political. Oh my god. I haven't done this again. This goes wrong. Now that's a deep yes. That was so funny. That was so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, I just literally said, well, okay. I don't care. I will not political tweet again after this. I never did, and I never will. Well, I mean, can they really give me death threats for not doing it? Actually, probably. But yeah, that was my one exposure to political Twitter. I just really don't care. Bro, I'm just an anime girl. I'm just an anime girl. I don't care. Restore the monarchy! Yeah! Yeah! I mean, I think you should vote if you care about politics, but I do not care about politics one bit. I'm not gonna look into it. I don't read into it. This makes me feel sad. I choose not to engage in politics, and I think that is everyone's decision. I think it is everyone's decision to not care about politics, and I think that should be an okay stance. I don't think you should be shamed for not wanting to vote or not caring to vote. Which I really wasn't expecting that when I made that tweet. I wasn't expecting people to be like, you must vote! You must! You must vote! That just wasn't something that even crossed my mind. I didn't know people were like that. Which I wouldn't know, because I don't know much about politics. Sisyphus the struggle. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Shadow Realm. Welcome, welcome. Why is it? I'm amazed someone subscribed during my 5 seconds of being vaguely political. To the coin, yeah. To the universe, yeah. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know a thing about politics. I don't care. I don't look into anything. I only use Twitter for like VTubers and I don't read the news. I don't read the news. Doesn't matter to me. Unless like World War III starts and someone nuclear bombs my house, I'm probably gonna be fine and able to just continue sitting here and doing what I always do. Now when World War III starts, we'll probably all be dead in 5 minutes, so it won't really matter then either. Anyway, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm an anime cat. I don't need politics. Let me sip. Let me sip. Let me sip. Wonder if you could buy a hat like that? Probably not. And Flander, thank you for 9 months. Oh, we gotta do a 20. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Ah! I'm not good at 20s. Shondo Drift no exist. Not today. Uh-oh. Well, Visit the service station immediately. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Man, yeah, it's the Twitter people. They got me. They got me. They got me. Oh no! They got me. Do a battle. Do you remember when that was a phase and everyone was googling that? That was so cool. It was really epic. Wait. It's red. I remember seeing a video explaining it isn't even a battle. Man! Yeah, I think I just less. Yeah. Sometimes if you go to the service station, you actually get a lot closer. Yeah, I'm playing on a keyboard. Man, speedrun. It did cost me money though. Oh, make sure you arrive on time. I'm almost there. It's okay. Wait. No, why does it... Why does it look like that? What the fuck? Oh god, what the fuck? Oh god. Is this right? Okay. Okay. Wrong side of the road. I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't freak me out. Don't freak me out, Ryan. Highly logical, very real fact. Did you know that I'm a professional truck driver? I'm highly skilled. Using my turn signal. What are those? What? I just get fined for. Oh god, why am I driving a truck up here? This doesn't seem like a good idea. What is a turn signal? Those were actually invented to deter everyone else from overtaking me because it takes more effort. They only invented them so that the others would not want to drive ahead of me. Uh-oh. I'm tired of these bendies. It's not good for the truck. It's not good for my mental health. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's a struggle. I'm literally struggling right now, you guys. Ooh. Ah, fuck. Yeah, bye. Engine malfunction? It's fine. I'm literally almost there. Not my problem, not my truck. How do you say that? Lease discovered? Is that right? I don't know what that is, but I've discovered it. Engine malfunction. Shut up! I'm almost there! I'm almost there. How's the gas? Not my problem. This isn't my truck. Oh. Boom. Uh-oh. Shut up. I will push the car to the... Uh-oh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Coming through. Coming through. Thank you. I am turning it. See, I know how to use them. Can you let me in? Come on. Yes, not my problem, not my truck. Okay, you are not driving in front of me. That's not happening. I'm in front. My truck is big. Yeah! Yeah! Epic. Money! Stonks! Do I have enough to buy a truck yet? Do I have enough? What do we want to buy one? On a Volvo truck. Oh, how much do I need? To make it pink. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. That's epic. How do I get to it? Oh wait. Where is my truck? Am I just gonna drive it? Let's get a job. Yeah. Oh. Wow, we have a lot more money opportunity. Forklifts. Okay. Truck. Shadow truck. This is my truck. I have a backseat. You can backseat now. This is epic. This is amazing. Oh, I don't have anything on my truck. It's a baby right now. Yay! Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road. This isn't ideal. Okay, I'm going. I'm still on the wrong side of the road. That's not the best. Okay, there we go. That's fine. Nice! Oh, we're going too fast. Everything's in my way today. 7 hours? Damn. The pink paint stays forever. We do have to drive more carefully now because if I bonk the truck, I gotta pay for it. Oh no. It's going to the recruitment agency. I don't think I can afford that. It's no longer not my problem now. Uh-oh, I crashed into the police. Drive! Yes! No! Uh-oh. Wait, it's 53C right now? 54C? Isn't that kind of warm? 55C? Isn't that a little warm? Okay, it's green. 56C. Oh, that's my engine temp? Okay. Wait, I can drive. Okay. Yeah, I thought I see this hot. That's my engine temp? Should it be that hot? How hot should it be? $61. Uh-oh. How hot can it get up to before we have an issue? Gets to 60. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm sure it's fine. This is 70, guys. Is that? Am I okay? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I misjudged. I misjudged. Uh-oh. Why is it so hot in my car? Why is the engine temp so high? Oh, I'm yawning. Okay, we're gonna have to find a service station. Okay. Guys, this is ADC. Should I be worried? Cause I'm in it. Kill my trucker friends. Truckers have no friends except the road. The road. Kablana. Gotta go to a service station. I don't know how. I guess we just gotta keep driving until I see a sign then. No, in the trucker life, all you have is you, road, your truck. You don't have anything else. Anyone else. All you have is yourself. No, you have to drive to the service stations, but I don't know where the service station is. Let me pull up. Well, we're getting on the motorway, so there should be a service station soon. Next rest stop in 1 hour. Okay, we're just gonna have to keep going. I hope I don't pass out of the wheel. Yeah, your family no longer exists. They do not matter. All that matters is choking. Just gonna have to drive fast and hope I don't die. Because if I die whilst I'm driving fast, it might not be ideal. Stop yawning, you're freaking me out! My family consists of wheels 1 to 18. Services on your guy. Services, please. Please. Services. Ha ha ha. Well, now, nice. Oh, speed cameras. Uh oh. Nice. Another time. Another time. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Where is the services? Did you not see them? Die doing what I love? Yeah, that's the plan, but not yet. Not yet. Getting tired. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh fuck. I'm dying. I'm dying. Yeah? Can I sleep here? My new bed? Yeah. How sleep? How sleep? How do I sleep? Can I actually die in this game? I don't know. Wait, why am I beeping? Why am I beeping? Why am I beeping? Okay. Man. I guess we'll just sit here until we fall asleep. Yeah, I'm sleeping. You can sleep here. No, I'm not sleep here. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to continue. Uh-oh. Where is that services again? Let's hope we find it, I guess. Yeah, I guess you cannot just sleep in the shoulder. Lame. It just said that there was one close by, so... hopefully soon. Please. Ah! Ah! I see it! Okay. We're almost there, we're almost there. Almost there. Oh gosh. Thank God. We're free. You know, this was a survival game. Neither. Wait. Why sleepy? Sleepy? No sleepy. Where's sleepy? I'm trying to sleep. Wow. Yay! Yay! Shadow night chucking. Okay, I gotta tab out to run an ad. There we go. Yeah, thank you for the ad. And sip. Okay. We're back. It's time to truck. Let us continue. Now that we are well rested. Oh, we gotta... Nothing. There we go. Bum. Hello, other shadow. Oh, polices. I see the polices. But it's not for me. This time. No polices. No polices. It's okay, don't worry. We do not fear them. We do not fear the polices. They cannot hurt us. I'm in the truck. If I need to, I can just run them over. It's fine. Hello! Other law-abiding citizens. Exactly. What is he gonna do? Run me off the road? I'm in a fucking truck. What's he gonna do? Pull me over? I'll just reverse over him. Easy. I'm in the truck. What is he gonna do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Uh-oh. Okay. Made it. Oh, I hit the 20, I hit the 20, I hit the 20, I hit the 20, I hit the 20. It's okay. It's okay. Got it. Got it. Nice, nice. I'm a 20 expert. And we still have 6 hours, 20 minutes to go. First try! Easy peasy. Got him. Didn't even break a sweat. Oh, I'm going too fast. Oh, I'm driving in the middle of nowhere at night. This is kind of creepy. Yeah, just to get the trailer. Basically driving across the country. That's my bracelet. It's on the wrong part of my wrist. Wait a second, adjusting. There we go. The UK doesn't just rain all the time, you know. Hi, them. Yeah, I'm really happy that there isn't any animals just on the road in this game. I was worried that would be a feature. But this game is pretty relaxing most of the time. Less roadkill, thankfully. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, it was really foggy the other day, like last week. Got really foggy. And when I opened the door to get a package, it looked like Silent Hill. Spooky. Looked like that giant siren head guy from that meme thing was gonna appear stepping out of the mist. Imagine the more gory versions again. Uh-oh. I don't want that. I would not play that. Be sad. One time when I was in the car, like 8 years ago, I saw roadkill and I started crying. I don't know where I'm going then. I think I'm gonna go and pick something up. I don't actually know. Is that bad? Maybe that's bad. Oh wait, what's going on here? Where are we going? What is this? Where am I going? Yeah. What's going on? Going into... Yeah, that's what it looks like. Bum 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 bum. How do I get in? Ah, we're going through the channel! Yeah! Nice! Yeah! Yeah, we're going through the tunnel! I wanna drive. I wanna drive through the tunnel, please. Please. I wanna drive through the tunnel, please. Wait, where am I going? Which one? Oh, they're all going to Cully. It's fine. Going through the tunnel. Going through the tunnel. Ooh! Oh, slam the brakes, slam the... Okay. Oh, do I need to go on the other lane? Are they not good? This one's not good? Has to be that one. It's a little bit demanding. Uh-oh. Oh, no worries. Okay, makes sense. Yeah? We're going here? to my first driving game. Aside from, like, GTA. Games where you have to drive. Okay, we're going. Do I not get to go through the tunnel? Yeah. I didn't get to go through the tunnel. I hate it. What's the point? How do I get out? I'm lost. How do I get out? How to leave? Oh, there is your out. Okay. I'm off the road, so it's not telling me where to go. I'm confused. Yeah, I hope there's tunnels in this game. Okay, there's the exit. That would make sense. Can the game tell me where to go now, please? I'm lost. Lost and alone, please. Okay, oh, so that. Okay. See, if I know where to go, I'm fine. But if I don't know where to go, that's when I start freaking out. Trucking without a purpose. What's the point? Oops. Fuck that sign, I guess. Which side of the road am I on? This side? Okay. Oops. Okay. I don't even know where I'm going. Or doing. I'm just following this guy. And so he knows what I'm doing. Where I'm going. At all. Shadow body pillow to put in my passenger seat. Still haven't heard back from anyone, which is kind of stressing me out a little bit because I did contact quite a few artists and only heard back from one. So I mean, I know they're busy, but don't say that you have a business email if you're not even gonna reply. It's not just one or two, it's like 7 people that haven't replied to me. It's just sad. No, I understand they're busy, it's just I can't really contact anyone else until I have news. You know what I mean? Woo. Overtake you. Overtake you. Ha 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 ha. Oops. Sorry. I don't think I overtook him well enough. What the? Was it what the? No. Oops. Gotta stretch, let's stretch. I'm not touching the wheel right now. There we go. Okay. Oh, hi, Franco. Good morning. Am I winning? I think so. Do a drift. Do try. Yeah, so I don't know what to do. Do you think it would be petty if I resent all the emails I sent? Just like sent the same email again? Would that be petty? Or do you think I should? Just to make sure that they're not gonna reply. See, it has been like 2 weeks. But yeah. Fuck it, just do it. It feels rude though. It feels rude. But I guess if they don't want to work with me anyway. I don't know, I wanna not be rude, but how can I write off an artist for sure unless I get enough from them? just a body pillow. It is that, but it's for other things as well. I've been contacting artists about merch, and I contacted, I think, 8 artists and only one replied. I said no. The other 7 didn't even reply, so I don't know what to do. Like I said, I know that artists are busy and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, this email. Do you think I should just say like, just writing to make sure you got my email? Please read. It is less rude that way. Like just bump, just bumping this up your email. Bump. Yeah. Just so I can make sure you got it, you know? I'll do that. That's the plan then. This makes me anxious. How to recruit email you? Was it very Shadow Legends? They do that to me too. It's really annoying. That's why I feel bad doing it. I guess it's different. I'm not Raid Shadow Legends. I'm just Shadow. Minus the rating in the Legends. Yeah, I hope they get back to me. Even just a no is fine. I'm fine with a no, it's just I wish they'd tell me because I can't really make other plans and contact other artists until I get no's. I don't know. Wade Shadow Legends. Yeah, a couple of weeks is a while. Okay. That was fun. Just email him again. Yeah, okay. We'll do that. How long have I been married to the road? Like a solid week. But in my blood, I have been a trucker since the day that I was born. Make it first comment, not silly. Yeah, I don't really want to do it like that because the artists I contacted are my first picks. So if I can't have them, I would be very happy. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to send some more emails and hope that get some responses. If not, then I'm gonna have to contact some other people. There is plenty more artists that I can contact that I know of. But, I don't know. I would like to try again with these people. Because I didn't think that everyone would reply to me, but I was hoping for at least 1 or 2 yeses. And, you know, maybe the majority to at least say no. But just not getting a response from so many people, I don't know. I'm like, damn, okay. It's so hard. So hard getting people to work with you. Like, I can pay, there's no strict deadline. I don't know. I guess they're all just busy. That's okay. I'll figure this stuff out. I think they just don't care them. I think maybe because they're big artists, they just don't care. When I emailed Ryukako Mama for the first time about my model, she literally replied in like 10 minutes and was like, yes, I can do this. I will contact you at a later date about further information. Please take my money! That's literally what is happening. thank you for the bits. Hello, thank you. She was eating for a little baby. I don't know about that. She has plenty of children now. When I first contacted her, there was only like 2 or 3. And now there's like 14 of us. I'm going to slap you with a lot of cash until you make my commission. I don't know. I know a lot of pro-Japanese artists won't work with individuals, but I would have thought that this would be okay since I'm trying to do commercial work. Like I'm offering them commercial work. So I would have thought that that would override me being an individual. I don't know. Yeah, look at that air pollution right there. That sucks. The sky is pink though. It's pretty. Shadow business. Yeah guys, I'm a real business. I'm literally called Shadow Business. Just rename my email account Shadow Business. Shadow driving. Yeah, I love it when the sky is blue and pink. So pretty. Sunrise and sunset is so beautiful. The only good part to having a messed up sleeping schedule is that most of the time I get to see both. By messed up sleeping schedule, I mean I just don't sleep. I have a very troubled relationship with sleep. I definitely like sleep. I love sleeping in fact, but no time for shadow sleeping. Yeah, look at that asshole. Ah, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you. Thank you. I wish I had more time to sleep whenever I wake up. It's because my alarm goes off and I'm like, you know, those 2 hours just were not good enough. I have to like pry myself out of bed a lot of the time. We're only 65 miles away from the destination now. Bum bum bum. Gonna play him in the... Where's Dr. Force? Bum bum bum. Engine malfunction. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bam bam bam. Lord Azuki, thank you for paying for the gift, so thank you. Thank you. Is that guy? No, he's fine. What's wrong with my engine? Maybe it's because it's getting too hot. We'll stop in the next services. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Why does every truck I drive have engine problems? Switching lanes. You know, the whole road belongs to me. That's what I think. There's a rest stop ahead, but that's not what I'm looking for. I guess we're just gonna have to continue to our destination because it's only 34 miles. I'm sure it'll be okay. And then once we're there, I think we can get it fixed. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully this won't drive too fast. Actually, that's boring. I wanna drive fast. What's the worst that can happen? Married to the road? I'm married to you, but I'm also married to the road. Maybe the road is a viewer. Trust me, it's a different kind of marriage. A different kind of marriage. But I could watch this, but is it there? Do you drive for work? Oh no. You don't have to watch if it's too traumatic. No, I'm not cheating on you. It's a platonic marriage to the road. Don't worry. I prefer my marriage to you. This is simply a marriage that I must engage in to make the ends meet. Platonic marriage, yes. Is acceptable? Yes. You're also in chocolate? Uh-oh. Explains it. Bum 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 bum. I lost my wife to a road. I need to hit the gym. It's okay. No matter what you look like, I love you. I'm not cheating on you. I never. No matter how beautiful, smooth, long, and perfect the road is, I still love you more. Night flaming rubies, you have a nice nap. Okay, we're almost there. We can get the truck down. Oh. Go and have. Yeah. Let's go get a repad. Yep. Oh. Oops. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Uh-oh. Ah, fuck. Lame. Not my sign, not my problem. Not even my country. Could not care less right now. Yeah, the engine. We're gonna go get it fixed. Just at a red light right now. cut them in half. Here we go. Sauce. Chuck. It is 8,300. I cannot afford this. We're gonna have to untick some things. What is the chassis? Do I need that? Okay, I'll move. What? Do I need that? It says that the engine is only 8% damaged, so why do I have to fix it? If it's 8% damaged, why does it need fixing? It needs a chassis here. What is the chassis? Do I need it? Transmission's fine. Still can't afford it. Okay, we don't need the chassis. The skeleton is pretty important. It said I needed the engine fixed, but it's only 8% broken. How is that broken? That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand. Okay. We'll come back for that another time. This is set up now. I don't see how it was 8% broken and that I had to fix it. Kinda lame. Clearly it was fine. I'm just gonna ignore that for a bit longer in the future. Yeah, I still have 92%. I don't understand. What is the problem? Engine malfunction? What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? I did fix the engine! I fixed the engine, I paid, and I had it fixed! I just paid to have it fixed. I just paid to have it fixed. I fucking had enough. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Losing it. Losing it. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm confused. Should I do the job? Is it on? I don't get it. Now what? Oh no. Is this not what I'm supposed to do? Where am I going? I'm confused. No job? What do I gotta do then? Where is the job? Where's the job? Where's the job? I'm so confused by this game. Do not forget the trailer. How do I get the trailer? Where is it? I don't see where the trailer is. How do I pick up the trailer? Is it one of these? Where is it? Where is the trailer? Where is it? I don't see. I'm confused. I don't understand this job. How do I do it? Where is my trailer? They're hiding. Job unclear, yes. Okay, I give up. I don't understand. Just do a different one, I guess. Oh my god, engine. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, I do not want to drive that far. Oh god. Let's take the dog. You know where I am? Preferably. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I right now? Where am I right now? Where am I? I guess near Brussels. I'm gonna start from right here. Oh, Calais. Let's do this. Okay. Ikaza. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Shadow driving. RGB lights. I don't know, my engine isn't working. For some reason. Even though I just paid to have it fixed. I think I got scammed. I definitely got scammed, in fact. Man. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Everything is daijoubu. Stop making comments about my chassis. This is fine. I don't even know what a chassis is, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm the trucker here, okay? I'm the trucker here. I know what I'm talking about. You getting paid to drive? Right now? I don't think so. It's pronounced chassis. Is that true? Are you pranking me? Someone's always pranking me. Why is it pronounced like that? It's actually... Why do you say chassis when it looks like this? Chat lies. Who do I believe? Who do I believe? Ah. Man. Believe the road, that's true. Trust the road, nobody else. Oh my god. Oh god. But in my heart, I don't know. I don't know what my heart says. Yeah, my engine is broken, but I paid to have it fixed, and I'm not paying again to have it fixed, so... Guess we're just driving with a broken engine. That's fine. That's life. Why is everyone telling me it's pronounced different? Why is everyone telling me... Okay. Fucking... Let me tab out. Let me tab out of the game, please. Please. Oh god. Okay. Fucking... chassis.
Chassis. Chassis.
Chassis. Okay. It is chassis. I believe you. I believe you. Look, I have been bamboozled before, and then everyone made fun of me. I cannot trust everything everyone tells me. You bully me sometimes. I don't want to get bullied. Never. Untrue. Untrue. Mary does your own chassis. Then maybe you shouldn't lie to me if we're married. What is that? What is that? Oh, going around and around. Sky doesn't go around and around. Hello, Caris. I am shadow chucking. It's not lying if you believe it's true. Oh, how the tables have turned. Now I'm the one being gaslit. Let me drink my water. You know, I don't care. My engine's fine. I literally paid to have it fixed. I paid good money to have it fixed. They literally fixed. I'm not transporting anything right now. I'm driving to pick up a truck. I drove all the way out here to pick up a truck, and then I was in a truck, and I got really confused, so... Hopefully this one has a truck. Just like real life, bro. The truck is fine. It's pink, so it cannot break. If it's cute, it cannot be broken. Chick's engine light comes on. Yep, still there. Ah, my legs. It's a very strong color. Drive for 5 seconds with my eyes closed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, we're fine. Oh. Bam, 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 bam. Wee. Wee. Hello. Oh. I wanted to say hello to the people. Was it a little too close, I think? You see the people inside of the bus. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. I'm hungry. I was just thinking about what I've eaten. I had one very small mince pie like 4 hours ago. Now I'm hungry. That's how I am feeling. To answer your question before you ask it, I'm not hungry. Hungry. Tummy rumbly.
Shadows Transport LLC. Drivers aren't experts, but they're cute, so we forgive them.
Yeah. Then eat. Yes, I may go eat pretty soon. Bam, 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 bam. Supposed to stay in the lines. I go wherever I want. The road belongs to me. If I wanna drive on the grass, I'll drive on the grass, okay? Hi, a balloon. I don't think I can drive very close to say hello to that.
Shadow shipping. You may not get your package on time or at all. What was I saying?
Yeah, you don't need it. I know what I'm doing. And it's fine. Smells of course, sorry. I'm sorry.
Shadow Transport. You'll get your load eventually. It may even be intact.
160p. I'm 160p Shadow. That's epic. You know, I kind of like it when I can only watch people in like 160p. You know, feels vintage. Too late. It feels good, you know. Like a throwback. It was like we're back when things were simple, when things were easier. A better time. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, the hot transplant will get here as soon as possible. Don't worry, we'll just start taking a detour. It'll be fine. You look orange as well, thank you. We try. Bum, 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 bum. No toes. Anything but toes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sure, the hospital would. They can wait for the defibrillators. They don't need those. If you took a condom, exactly. When it doesn't matter that we get things that are on time. It matters that we do it in style. so they would have a lot of respect for the drift. Let me see. Yeah, baby. I'll probably have to do a little beat. It's a steep one. Whee! Come on. There we go. Oh. Another one? You kidding me? Uh-oh. I need to start drifting into those. It's about the journey, not about the destination. Come on. Yeah? Okay, we got it. We're fine. Yeah! He was just a little hesitant to start today. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oni-chan! 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 Out of stretch. Ah, this road's bendy. I'll stretch once the road is... Stop yawning! I'll stretch once the road is not bendy. Man, I'm playing as the neediest little bitch ever. Ooh, I've been driving for 3 hours. I must sleep. Ooh, my engine won't start. Ooh. Shut up. Don't care, I didn't ask. You know? Bam 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 bam. Oh, we should be safe to stretch. Oh. There we go. There we go. That's fine. Bum 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 bum. Just unplug the light. Exactly. Can't hurt you if you unplug it. Shadow transport. You'll never need another shipping service. No, seriously, you legally can now use another service. Yeah? Getting tired. Shut up. I'm looking for someone. Man, everything is falling apart right now. Everything is falling apart. Fine, Heckle. Man, my truck's struggling. I'm struggling. Shadow transport's having a tough time. Bum, 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 bum. There is no service stations anywhere. Or sleepy spots or anything. Hopefully soon. Getting tired. Okay, I know! Get it! Jeez. No baby. falling asleep. The baby. You have one job, bro. Just drive the truck. I'm really not asking that much. Just gotta drive the damn truck. What the fuck? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh, that was a gentle nudge. Come here. Oops. No chassis, no service. Go away, I don't need it. I don't need a chassis. Yeah, but the game won't let me park just in the shoulder. The game makes me go to a rest spot, which is lame. What did I give up? What do you even... Fuck you. Okay. Why is the speed limit 19 miles per hour? Oh, 43. Okay. I was not waiting there all day for him. Do you think I have all the time in the world? Huh? Just sit behind him? Or don't? We're almost to the destination at least. Uh-oh. That's fine. Oh god. Oh god, everything is falling apart. That's fine. Oh god, my money's running out because I keep driving through red lights. Oh no. Are you fucking shitting me? Fuck you! Fuck you, I stopped! The one time I actually stopped. Man. The road stops. You know what? I'm gonna go broke. That's fine. I have a broken pink truck. That's fine. Oh my god. Oh, I'm in the negatives. Okay. Paid my loan and now I'm dying. Yeah, my truck is broken. What of it? Yeah, I already took a loan from the bank. That's why I'm broke, because I'm paying it back. Oh. Yeah, there's no trailer. I'm going to pick it up. Oh god. I'm going to pick up the trailer right now. It is relatively far, I think. We're almost there. Yeah, I don't know how it works. I don't know how you pick up the trailer. When I got to the last one, it wouldn't let me get the trailer. We're almost there anyway. I'm sure my engine is fine and I will probably not fall asleep. My chassis is fine, it's only a little bit broken. Olive, sometimes you need to have chassis, it's just a little bit broken. As character. I mean, if it's less than half broken, it's fine. Why do you need more than half? Yeah! You gotta look at it the right way, you know? When you look at my engine, is it half broken or half fixed? Huh? You a half broken, half fixed kind of person. Everything's fine. Okay, last one here. I'm gonna go powder my nose. And oh, I can't. Let me time out. Again. Okay. No, I'm not out. I'm not out of the game. I just can't see the chat now. I'm out. I'm out the game. I'm out the game. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go powder my nose. Okay. Be right back. Be right back. Please wait. I'll be right back. Okay. 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 Yeah. Promise not to see you. Gotcha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I need water. Let me pour some. What do you mean not again? I would never do such a thing. The sun don't take us. The sun just give. I haven't gone. I'm here. Just pouring water. Don't mind me. Thirsty. Sip. Let me refill it. There we go. Thirsty. Water is so good. This stream is sponsored by hydration. Remember, drink water. Thank you for the ad. Around the night, thank you for supporting me. Let us continue. Let's continue. Oh yeah, I gotta get my thing. Where's the... Where is it? This one? Proceed to loading area. Where is loading area? It was the... Ah! What? What? I just get fined for not sleeping. Are you shitting me? Chucking go good. Cannot find me for not sleeping. If so, I would be broke. How do I use it? Oh. How? One. What? Stop finding me! I'm in debt! I'll sleep once I get this. I don't know how to do it. Okay. This. Oh god. How do I put that trailer on? I'm so confused. This is not simple. Dystopian alternate reality where everyone is implanted with a chip that tracks sleep patterns and siphons money from them. Oh no! P. Oh, I guess I have to be reversed, huh? Man, I'm lost. Oh, okay. Maybe trucking is not the utopia that I once thought it was. Prior to today's stream, trucking was a utopia. Now, not so much. T, no. Wouldn't be that easy, would it? Being a trucker is maybe not the life that I thought it would be. This is ridiculous. Stop whining, Max, you're tired! We got better things to worry about right now. Gee, are you fucking shitting me? Are you shitting me right now? Yeah, I don't know if owning the truck was a good idea. I hate my life. Now it's raining too. Now it's raining on my parade! Ever since I bought that damn truck. Thank God. Ever since I bought this damn truck, everything has gone wrong. How do I put the window wipers on? How do I put the window wipers on? I gotta go to sleep. Maybe try and fix the truck. Man! Truck dealer discovered. Wow, how sexist. Where is the woman truck dealer? Yeah, I know. I would never usually say a word against the mighty truck, but I don't know. Today's kind of, maybe the life isn't all that I thought it was, you know. Where's my party? Where can I see? Nice. Oh my God. Where to sleep? Fuck me. Forgot I'm a big truck. Hi, Pumpkin. I know the engine is there! Where is the sleeping? Where is the sleep area? Shit, it was here. What's inside? How do I get him? How? Excuse me. Do not like being a trucker anymore. Oh my God. I don't want to be a trucker anymore. Everything is too hard. Nothing. Nothing. I thought I loved the road too. The road didn't love me. It's still going sunbeam. There is one single moment when trucking became bad, and it was when I bought this damn truck! This truck! I thought it would be cool because it's pink. You're right, Spoon. You're right. Sometimes we have to cut off a small part of ourselves to grow. That point is the joke of life. Okay. Where do I sleep at? There's no sleep area. Look at the map. It says there was a sleep, but no. No, there is. Please fix please. That costs a lot. 28,000. I don't want to be a trucker anymore. Oh my god. Fuck this truck. Fuck this truck. Fuck this truck. Do I really want to drive this truck anymore? Ever since we got this truck, everything has gone wrong. Everything was fine before the truck. Everything was just fine, and then it wasn't. Okay. You're crying in the truck, correct? Yeah, I would like to sell the truck. I bought a new truck gone wrong. Gone chugging. The farm is gone for this truck. How do I do it? How do I sell my truck? How do I sell my truck? How do I sell my truck? Fuck you. Fuck you. How do I sell my truck? How? There's a close truck. How do I sell it? I cannot sell it until I finish the job. Okay, we finish the job and then we sell it. Okay. Final ride. this way, we might as well finish. Yeah, everything was just fine until I got this damn truck. It does, it needs to be given the death penalty. Truck is for life, not just for Christmas. Then maybe it should behave. Maybe it should behave. This truck has put me in so much debt. If I damage it, won't it sell for less though? Damn. Bad trucks get taken to the factory to turn into glue. Glue truck. How would you do this? How would you turn a truck into glue? Like, mash it up. Smash it into little pieces. Mix it with the sticky juice. No, I don't care about the money. I just hate this truck. It's causing me ample stress. Exactly, we have to show the truck that his actions have consequences. Okay. Already my engine is getting too hot again. Good night, Eugene. Good night. Yeah, that engine temperature instantly being like 90. Was a sign. This truck. Been nothing but trouble. I'm going to sell it. Can't hurt us anymore. We're only 2 hours away from executing this truck. It finds death. I don't know why the engine's so damn hot. I'm actually having deja vu to the Timmy days. Timmy was too hot all the time. And then he was not working even when his temperature was normal. He's lame. Wasn't even looking with chill. Lame of you to go. Damn, look at that asshole. Who does he think he is? Meanwhile, this guy in front got the LED going on. Ah, hi, Badger. How you doing? That's good. I hope you have fun at your grandma's. And give us something, boy. If having a hot engine is wrong, I don't want to be right. No, I don't want to have a hot engine. My engine just gets hot for some reason. Needs better cooling. Look at that yellow color. Yeah, he's in a rush, I guess. I don't know why. What's he got to be rushing to? I don't want a hot engine in my area. Shh, shh. Gamer engine with high-speed fans and liquid cooling. Ooh. Well, I didn't This damn truck. This damn truck! It's all the truck's fault. Not mine. Damn truck. I'm plugging it and plugging it back in. That might be a good idea. What do I unplug it from? You mean the engine? Whoa. Whoa, mate. Oh. Okay. Just start pulling out wires? Yeah, just go in there and unplug whatever I see. That might be a good idea. Honestly, I don't think it can make this truck much worse. Can I shimmy past him, do you think? Yes. I can. Cool. Do a little shimmy. Yeah, it's his fault. Fuck you. Fuck you. That was a him problem. What is this confusing ass map? I'm gonna do a loopy. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh. Oops. Yeah, I have never done anything wrong in my life. As what? No. As yes. I can't think of an explanation. You do it for me. Trust me, I cannot do anything. Jeffrey Bezos is contacting me, telling me to sleep. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine like your Amazon Echo just like saying you need to go to sleep now when you're up at like 3 AM? That'd be pretty scary. Bam, 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 bam. Da, 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 da. My tummy's rumbling. After this job, we will sell the truck. Eat the truck. I don't know if it tastes good. It's full of oil and sadness. Mommy, me TV. Thank you. Oh. Oh shit. Thank you for the bits. Thank you. Shonda exists life good. Thank you. Nothing like a little bit of police after. Uh-oh. Oh god. Shut up. FBI coming. Oh no. Let me see. Ah. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. I know, every 2 seconds you rode, the speed limit changes. It's not epic. Bum, bum, bum. Does that IRL? Man. This is lame. Bum, bum, bum. It's annoying. I don't have the time to be checking the speed limit constantly. Why won't it speed up? I'm holding the speedy button. Oh, now it's speeding up. Almost there. 27 miles. Going uphill. Up we go. There we go. Bye, Hellcat. Can I wink? Yes. La 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 Truck simulator. Yeah, that's kind of what today's stream is. You know, last truck simulator stream, we I don't know. We could do it. Everything was happy. We were just trucking, enjoying the road, savoring the life. And now look at me, crying over my truck. Oh, just fucking. Everything has fallen apart ever since I bought this damn thing. Ever since I bought it, everything has gone downhill. Downhill. We gotta sell it. Vengeance. Almost there, almost there. Almost time to sell the truck. Bum 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 bum. Did you have a nice Christmas? It was okay. It was pretty lucky. Just kinda hung up. Da, da, da. Oh, fuck you! I've had enough. I slammed the brakes. It's just not good enough for you, is it, red light? Never good enough. Never goddamn good enough. Fuck you. Almost. I blame the truck, yes. Everything will be much better once the truck is gone. Everything will be okay when the truck is gone. We did it! All of that! And I only made 5k. I don't know. Is that really worth it? You know what is worth it? You know what is gonna be worth it? selling this jam truck. You ready? Worth. And I still only have 38,000. Which means that I lost 70,000 on that truck. 70 fucking thousand on that truck. That was not a good investment. I hate that damn truck. No songs, no songs. And with that, I think that's enough shadow trucking for today. If I can exit out again. There's always an exit button. Can we switch back to chatting, please? Ah. 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 For now, I will give up on the trucker life. Perhaps I'm just trucking, normal trucking right now. Perhaps it is, you know, it's not a life that, look, taking off my hat. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. I give up. Today, I have met the trials and tribulations that the road has to offer, and I'm not sure I'm up for the task at this current part of my life. Maybe one day, I will be able to become the trucker that I should have been. Yes, I will hang on my hat. Yes, I'm divorcing the road. I'm divorcing the road. Which means, how's this heal on me? Just us now. Yeah! Ta-da! I'm back home from the trucking, my beloved. Back home from the trucking. Do the hand thing? I can't technically just say like this with my hands on my face. Just sit here like this. Is it cute? Is it? Thank you for the pass. Welcome home. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all the pass. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Pin secret. Nah, that will hurt. Don't do this. Thank you. Ready, Pat. Did you miss me whilst I was away trucking? Did you miss me? Did you? It's okay, I'm back now. Promise I will not leave you for the road again. I have left trucking. Well, you miss me every time. I'll always come back. I promise. Ah, you did what to the truck? You did what to the truck? Maybe this was all planned. You made my favorite chocolate. Yay! When is the next trucking stream? Never. No, I'll probably play again someday. Maybe American Truck Simulator next time. I miss that. I'll always come back. was sad we couldn't spend Christmas together, but I was so exhausted yesterday all day that I don't think I would have been able to be entertaining on stream anyway. So at least we did Christmas Eve and we did Boxing Day, so we get to see each other. I don't know how I feel now Christmas is over. I'm always sad when Christmas ends, just because... I don't know. I feel like it's a big thing, and then when it's over, it's gone, and then there's nothing really exciting for a long time. You know? Yeah, post-Christmas depression, that's what Boxing Day is. Even if you don't really care for Christmas, it's kind of something to look forward to, right? There's always another Christmas, true. I don't know. I don't know if Christmas will ever be the same for me again. Which is really sad, because I used to really, really look forward to it. It's okay. Wasn't too bad or anything. Yeah, everything considered, it was okay. Oni-chan! 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 That's boy, thank you for the bits. Thank you. See you in the biddies. Thank you. Hope you had a good Christmas. Mine was alright. I ate food and that's about it. Sometimes it's like that. Mine was kind of like that too. It'd be like that. It's fine. It's fine. I think just usually my Christmases are kind of really fun and exciting. And I don't know, now it's just kind of empty. The kind of 2 ways I separate the year is my birthday and Christmas. Because my birthday is in July. So, you know, it's roughly towards the middle of the year, you know what I mean? So yeah. It's like, boom, now nothing happens until my birthday. I guess it's Easter. But that's not the same. You get chocolate then, which is good. Yeah, Christmas is very stressful for me, but then usually December is very, very stressful for me, both in my family and in terms of content, because there is definitely a lot of rush to get so many different things done. I don't know. I don't know. No, nothing. Just feels empty, you know? I always feel empty when I finish a big project. Like when I'm working on a video or something, and I finish it, I feel empty. I feel empty. Like, you know, like, what next? What do you do now? It's kind of hard. More time to focus on shadow gaming. True. That's very true. Highly logical, very real fact is, you know, Christmas is specifically at the opposite end of the year as my birthday, because if my birthday was in anywhere near Christmas, it would overshadow Christmas, and that wouldn't be fair to all the Christians. Yeah. Let me sip. Let me sip. I am sipping. Overshadow. Yeah. Overshadow. That's exactly what it is. Now. Tomorrow we are playing Detroit, and Detroit becomes Shondo. I'm not sure if I can finish it. I don't think I'll be able to finish it because I have to do like a really, really long stream. And I'm pretty tired lately, so I don't know if I'm up for like an 8-hour stream. Probably not. We're probably gonna make significant progress and then finish up the game next time. So I think I'm about a third of the way through. Or at least everyone said I was. Tomorrow's Monday. I know I usually take Mondays off, but because I took Christmas Day off, I took... I'm streaming tomorrow, and I will not be streaming Tuesday. I'll post my schedule on Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really want to rush it. Sometimes though, when I'm playing a game, I get so far in and people are like, wow, you're near the end. And then I keep playing and it, because they say I'm near the end. And then there's actually like another 10 hours of the game. And then I'm sad that 8 hours into the stream, like, does it end yet? Does it end yet? So I'm not gonna plan to finish it. 9 p.m. so gonna be ready for sleep. It's nearly, yeah, that happened with Amori. It happened with Soma. Amori though, that was only a 6-7 hour stream. That felt like forever to me when it happened. We did that with Heavy Rain as well, I believe, because that was about a 6 hour stream. Near the end of Truck Simulator. Does this game even have an ending? Isn't it just buy truck, build up trucks, become business trucker, maybe? I don't know. Doesn't seem like something that would ever end. Trucking is forever. No, it's not. I have left trucking. No longer ride truck. I have hung on my hat. I have walked away. And never again. No more shadow trucking. No more shadow trucking. Shando, become truck. No. I don't think I want to become a truck. It's like a transformer. Those aren't very cute. I saw someone say, not enough shadow art on Twitter, and I agree, there definitely needs to be more. Don't forget to draw fan art. Don't forget to commission 10 million scab artists to draw me. That is honestly one of the most rewarding things as a content creator is to receive fan art. You might know how much I love art, and that how much is definitely very much. Yes, use slice of shadow if you draw anything. I don't know. You might know that I love art. I commission quite a lot of it. Makes me very happy. But slice and slice bread, absolutely. Monster Woods, thank you for 2 months. Thank you very much. Trucking, no more trucking. I've left the life behind to go and do something else. Like become a robot tomorrow. Maybe try another type of simulator, maybe. I've heard of Microsoft Flying Simulator. I don't know if that would be something I want to play. We'll have to look into it. I do have a massive backlog of Steam games. Mostly because even once I started streaming earlier this year, whenever there was a game I really wanted to play, most of the time I was like, I will put it off till I have my model. Like, I didn't want to play too many horror games or anything. Because I was like, well, when I have my model, it's gonna be better. Because I'll have my own new setup and, you know, my model is really expressive. So when I'm playing a horror game or something, it tracks a lot better. It has been a wild year. So much has happened. Basically, I think I've said it before, but 2021 has been the worst year of my life. 100%. But one of the best things has happened to me as well. And if it was not for being able to be here and being able to do this and having so many of you here and to have so much fun, I think it would have been even more so. It's having this that I can look forward into the future and be excited and think about all the fun things we're gonna do. This gives me a reason to go on. And give every day my all. And do my best. And do it for you. Yes. Yes, yes. You're the Shando, yeah. You're the Shando! You're the Shando! Ganbare. Yes, we'll do this. We'll make it through this. I will. You will. Whatever we're facing, we'll do it. We'll do it together. We'll make it through it. Everything is going to be just fine. We can do it. Yeah. It'll all be okay. Motivational sweet Shando, yes. Motivational sweet Shando. Let me sip. Thank you, Azerlon. Thank you, everyone. I will keep doing my best. And I hope that you will stick with me. And together we can do so many amazing things. Play so many games. We just hang out and chat. You know, be happy. That's the goal. To just do things. And have fun. And I want to get better at so many different things with you. Make you proud. 2022 is gonna be good. I know it. I hope so anyway. I hope so. Because I don't think I can take another bad year. We will do it. Yes. We will fight onwards towards a better year. I already have lots of exciting things coming. Some of them have been a little bit stressful to organize, and a lot of them still are not organized, but we'll figure it out. Figure it out. Yes, we will. And until then, I think we are gonna wrap up the stream now. I could sit here and talk all day, but I'm very hungry. I'm a very hungry Shando. The Shando needs the grub. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you. Let's go back here real quick. Just real quick. Here we go. I'm trying to get out of the way, but then my tracking stops. Here you go. Tomorrow we are playing Detroit Become Human at 4 p.m. GMT, 1 a.m. JST, 11 a.m. EST, and 8 a.m. PST. Same time as today. Stream starts same time as today. We're continuing Detroit Become Human. Detroit Become David Cage victim, yes. That is what it is. I'm gonna go make some food. To be honest, I'm probably gonna eat just purely junk food. Because it's Christmas. Yeah! We have lots of Christmas goodies, so I'm probably just gonna eat junk food. I have been eating really healthy the last couple of weeks, so I think a few days of slacking off is fine. Just stuff in my face. Okay. You have a lovely rest of your day. Let me switch to the end screen. Yay! Thank you for coming. Don't go anywhere this year. We gotta stick around and find someone to read. Yeah. There's a few choices. When I started streaming, like, nobody was on. Yes, good stream. Thank you for coming. I think we're gonna raid someone new today. Someone that I haven't talked to too much. Should we do that? Let's make a new friend. This is, I've technically had contact with this person. Let's raid. An Iron Vertex cousin. Let's do it. What should we write for the raid message? Upside down truck raid. Merry late Christmas. Big love. Yes. Then we send hearts. Yes. Copy paste. Copy paste. I think I'm getting better with the raid thing. Very, very slowly. Trying to raid people I don't know is helping, I think. Yeah. We are raiding Flew Me. Very, very cute blub. Ivy cousin. Very, very nice model. We'll go say hi to her. Be very nice. Best behavior. Wish her a Merry, Merry Christmas. Lots of new friends, yes. A bub, yes, bub. I will see you tomorrow. I'm probably gonna make next week's schedule on Tuesday. So expect it then. I'll not be streaming Tuesday, so you won't see it on Tuesday. Monday. What? My brain. Okay. Anyway. I'm going to make food. Thank you for coming. Have a nice day. And bye bye. Bye 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 bye.